Hi, I'm Joel Persinger from GunGuyTV. Thank you very much for all of your support. I'm going to do a quick video with an announcement here on where the channel is going because it's a big change. And I have a feeling you're going to see announcements like this on other channels, not just mine. And I'll try to be concise about it without wandering around too much. To put it simply, YouTube has once again changed its policy, and I couldn't figure it out because it's too stinking vague. And so historically what I've done when YouTube has changed its policy is just waited a while and backed off of video production for a while to give time to figure out what the heck the policy is so I don't get the channel deleted or have them blow me up somehow. And that's kind of what I did. So you'll notice I haven't posted a lot of videos recently. Now, I've got two channels, so I want to tell you what I have, how we got where we are, and where we're going to go. Because the new policy, as I understand it, is, and I could be wrong, but as I understand it, what it is that I cannot do any kind of review of a firearm or a firearms-related product where I mention the name of the company or I talk about a suggestion that you might want to, that I really stand behind this product. It's a great product. You might check it out. I can't do any of that because they will delete it. And I just saw the announcement from Hickok 45 where they deleted everything from like June on that they had done because they do mostly those kinds of videos, and that they're going to go backward in time retroactively through Hickok 45's channel and delete any video that's like that. Well, that's the majority of his content. It's probably 70 or 80% of my content if they do that on GunGuyTV YouTube. So here's the solution. I'm not going to whine and complain about it. It is what it is. You already know that I can't stand YouTube, and I've been trying to get people off of it for years, and I've tried a bunch of different platforms, and I've gotten channels deleted. From Dailymotion deleted my channel, VidMe went out of business, Vimeo deleted a bunch of videos and threatened me, and so I finally landed on Rumble. Rumble has been brilliant, and I love it. It's awesome, okay? And then X has been brilliant because Facebook has given me trouble. I finally stopped using Instagram entirely because it became a pain, and so I really love X. Now, there are other platforms that you'll find that I'm on too. I think BitChute is one, Odyssey is another. Those are kind of fringy, but they're there, all right? I hope that they're still there. But for sure, I'm on Rumble and I'm on X. Now, here's what I'm going to do in the future. Historically, GunGuyTV as a channel has had various different kinds of videos on it. Primarily shooting videos, reviews of products, and interviews about the Second Amendment. And then because they would give me a hassle and threaten me every time I would post any kind of review of products that were gun-related, they would shadow ban it or threaten me or whatever, I stopped doing them on GunGuyTV on YouTube because of that. And so that's what morphed the channel into 99% reviews and not producing a whole lot of videos because I couldn't for fear of having the channel go away. Now, other people continued doing those kind of videos and seemed to be fine, but I've worked very hard at getting the channel here and I didn't want it to go away, so I just stopped doing them. Besides which, I don't make a living on YouTube. I make my living from our rental properties and from Practical Defense Systems, and I had work to do. I couldn't be, doing a kabuki dance with YouTube all the time. I ain't got the time or the desire to do it. And since I don't make a living there, I don't have the need to do it either. So going forward, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to post all of the content I would normally produce for GunGuyTV on Rumble. That includes the interviews that I do, the product reviews that I do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gun product reviews I got to do, and a whole bunch, probably just as many gun-related equipment type of reviews I got to do, optics and stuff like that. Those are all going to be on Rumble. So on Rumble, on GunGuyTV's channel on Rumble, all of the GunGuyTV content will be there. Interviews, product reviews, and shooting videos and just fun things and like that. On the GunGuyTV channel on YouTube, the only thing I will post there are the interviews, the Second Amendment interviews. The rest of the content will not appear on the YouTube channel for GunGuyTV because they'll get deleted anyway, and they'll get the channel deleted eventually. So the only thing that will appear on GunGuyTV YouTube will be the interviews I do. All the other content will be on Rumble. Practical Defense Systems channel is where I generally post anything that has to do with training. things I'm teaching you, lessons I might teach on how to do this or how to do that, any products I might buy or have sent to me related to self-defense or concealed carry or home defense or run and gun stuff or whatever. That stuff appears on the Practical Defense Systems channel, as well as the occasional podcast style type thing that I might do with Dave Weiner to talk about security, or I might do with Dave and Scott to talk about law enforcement or any of those kind of things. Those all appear on Practical Defense Systems channel. Now, anything I can post, all of the content for the Practical Defense Systems channel that normally would appear on YouTube will now appear on the Rumble channel, which it already has anyway, okay? But I will only post select content on the Practical Defense Systems channel on YouTube, because some of the things I do cannot appear there. They will only, so same thing, same, right? All of the content for the PDS channel, Practical Defense Systems channel, will be on Rumble. Select content only will be on YouTube. So, what's the lesson here? If you would like to get all of the content I produce, you must go to Rumble. You will no longer find it on YouTube. You might not even find the channel, because once they get done with the big boys like Hickok, they're going to start looking at the small guys like me. And if they're going to go retroactively through videos, that's probably 70 or 80% of my content over the years is stuff they're going to delete. And then you're only going to find it on Rumble. Okay, so Rumble is my #1 platform from this day forward. YouTube is an also-ran, okay? And I don't care, because I don't make my living as a YouTuber. Okay, I make my living from Practical Defense Systems, my pension, which is I'm glad I've got, and the rental properties my wife and I own. It doesn't matter. YouTube could shut me down this instant, and it won't affect my bottom line, okay? So that's why I feel free to say what I want to say and how I want to say it and do the interviews I do, because I don't care if somebody likes it or not. I try to be polite because I'm a Christian, and I try to be polite. But other than that, you're going to get the straight stuff from me, because I'm not trying to make a living by telling you some lie or pulling your leg or whatever, okay? But you're going to get all of that on Rumble. So right now, I said it earlier, right now, pause the video if that's what you got to do. Go down into the description and subscribe to Practical Defense Systems on Rumble and GunGuyTV on Rumble if you want all of the content, okay? Now, I will post all the videos that I produce on X, but X is a running timeline. It's a running feed, like many other types of things like that. And so you're not going to find the historical videos, or in whatever video I did today is the one that's going to be in your feed. The old ones may never be in your feed, or they might be in your feed. They might pop up again, maybe not, but you're not going to be able to go find them, okay? So if you just want to see what I posted today, or you want to, hear my stupid comments about whatever's going on in the world, then go to X, okay? There's a link in the description. I'm not on any other social media other than X, with the one exception of Facebook. And the only reason I'm still on Facebook is because I have 5,000 or 6,000 followers there who insist on being on Facebook and won't make the change, probably because their families are also on Facebook and they can trade pictures and all the things people do on Faceplant. I call it Faceplant. You can call it whatever you want, okay? But I'm still on Faceplant for that reason. If those 5,000 people, or even the majority of them, would ever go over to X, I would ditch Faceplant as well. But right now, I'm still there. So I encourage you, if you want to have that kind of an experience with me where you can chat with me or send me hate mail or whatever, go to X. Link in the description. All right, so there you go. There's your marching orders. All right, I'll say it one more time. Links are in the description. For crying out loud, finally, after years of my urging you to do it, please make the change and get an exorcism, if that's what you got to do, to remove the YouTube demon from your heart where gun content is concerned, and go over to the holy land of Rumble and the holy land of X, where nobody censors anybody about anything. All right? Certainly not the stuff I do anyway. There's my message for today. I love you a ton. I really do, and I super appreciate you. I pray for you all the time. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope with all my heart that you are safe and happy and prosperous wherever you go. And I really do hope that you will go get the links right now. And let's get everybody who's subscribed to me on YouTube get them over to Rumble so we can just say see ya to YouTube entirely and not have to deal with this stuff anymore. How about that? All right. Have a great evening. Wherever you go, whatever you do, stay safe.